Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the
Hey! Not nice.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Do you need to leave?
No.
Okay.
City boy, city boy, city boy, city boy, city boy.
Yes, I have had an abortion. It is still, to this day, one of the biggest regrets of my life because I succumbed to the pressure. I was finishing up my junior year in high school. I cut school, spent the day drinking apricot brandy. Me and my girlfriend Angie, we did that a couple of times. And one time I got pregnant. I put myself in that situation.
That's one. And you're telling me you think women are having...
Oh, yeah, definitely. I overheard two women in the grocery store one day. They were right behind me. One lady had a little boy about 7 and the other lady had 2 kids in strollers. They said, "Did you hear about so-and-so? You know, her being pregnant again?" And the other one with the 2 babies said, "Yeah." The other one said, "I told her she just needs to go ahead and get rid of that because that's what I did before him and after him, right in front of this poor little kid."
Fellas, her past matters. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Choose wisely.
I don't do the boyfriends. I don't
You don't do boyfriends?
I don't do the boyfriends.
So what you do?
One night stands, I just said that. I don't like commitment. I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship?
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucking bird. I'm not the marrying type. I don't do marriage. One night stand.
I'm more of a, solo type of bitch.
She belongs to the streets.
Watch who you have babies with because what you see ain't all what you see. You have to get to know these women. And these young girls nowadays, they don't care. They don't have no morals, no value for themselves. They just want to be superstars. Be on the internet, be on the Instagram, be on love and hip hop and all of that mess. It's just crazy.
So have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Yes.
So what about you? Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Yes.
What about you? Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
No.
Be sincere, be sincere.
Women.
We look at the roots of even marriage, men were permitted to beat their wives.
That is bullshit.
So it is still part of our history.
Fake
And
news.
feminine.
The whole hookup culture allows women to become victims of sexual violence and abuse. It's not safe for a woman to meet a man at a bar and go home with him. Someone she doesn't know, someone her friends don't know. You put yourself in a very, very risky situation doing that. But instead, feminism, instead of talking about that, how that is a huge cause of sexual violence, they're encouraging women to do that. They're saying, go be like a man, go have sex with a random guy. And women, just biologically, we have more implications when we have sex with a guy. We could become pregnant. We put ourselves at risk for sexual abuse and violence. And like we talked about earlier, women become more attached to men. So I think it actually leads a lot of women to depression when they're engaging in this meaningless hookup culture.
It's funny because it's true.
No one is more delusional than me at this point. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Guys, if you don't live in a world filled with delusion, you're never going to be happy. Because reality sucks. Reality is really shitty. So it's like, create your own universe, your own world where you can be delusional and be happy and be your best self. You understand? And that's me right now. Delulu!
Only women are allowed to have this level of delusion. And is what happens when the delusion goes for too long.
Seriously though, women over 30s, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I am so lost. I've never been so lost in my life. I have a very clear sense of direction, but I'm lost. Anyone else can relate? Here's a bit of context for you. I haven't dated anyone for like 2 years, almost 2 years. No kissing, no hugging, no loving, no sexing, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing. I needed to do this for me. I needed to discover certain things about myself. And now that I have discovered it, I know what I want. So I'm actively looking for my tribe. Actively looking for my tribe. My person, my forever person.
You serious?
You also have this type of women who act tough, talking about men and shit because of their own poor choices in men.
Men will fuck a corpse. Mortuaries prefer not to hire men because they so much more often have the issue of men fucking the dead bodies. Men would fuck this little crease where your armpit is if they're horny enough and you let them. You are wasting your life worrying about what men like. Men will stick their dick in a wall if they can find a hole. It is a fool's game. You will waste your life away if you spend your time sitting around researching what men like right now. What is the trendy thing for men to like in women? If you leave a piece of warm pie on a counter, a man might fuck it. Why do you care what they like?
Now you will see an example of what happens later in life to women who don't care about what men want.
And the truth about it is, y'all, I'm hurting y'all because I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with. The problem is, and I'm not crying y'all because I'm sad, I'm crying y'all because it's like a release right now. But the problem for me, y'all, is that all the relationships that I had with men were not about love. It was about survival for me. I know how to fuck. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to seduce a man. I do not know how to love a man. And then to have a son, because of those choices that I was making, y'all, and I got pregnant really, really fast. I got pregnant within 90 days of knowing my baby daddy. And we don't talk about this shit because it's embarrassing and it hurts. It fucking hurts. And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to fix it. That's accountability.
My friend, just ixiness and everything else will be added.
One thing about me, I'm not a chaser. If we don't talk, we don't talk. I'm never gonna beg to be in somebody's life because there was a time I didn't even know you and I was perfectly fine.